The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. This has to be the ultimate Tigers habitat. The noise, the passion, it really is at its golden best. And anyone not in those colours will feel truly lost. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required.
Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Now it's Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Balde gets into some space. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tigres with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Alvarez. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well read, nice interception. Ricky Puig running with the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. That has been slung wide. A header! Rodri. Alvarez. Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. Serginho. Baresi. And it's Serginho. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's picked his way through. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Rodri. And Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Olise. And he was alert to it. Baresi goes back to front. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Baresi. Gravenberg. Dixon. To Marquinhos. And it's Arda Güler. Here's Rodri. Alvarez. And it's Serginho. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, we're just settling back into this second half.
Tigres clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Riqui Puig. That ball looks a good one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rodri. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Now James. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 22. Número 13. Número 3. Entran número 17. Número 11.
De Jong.
Número 7.
And it's Beckham.
23.
And it's Van
Número
Nistelrooy.
15.
Now it's
Se
Danny
está
Olmo.
realizando un cambio.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. And Gravenberch. Oh, this looks sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Balde receives it in a wide position. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. James. Tigres finding their passes. Danny Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Tigres really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rafinha. Great chance! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
The less said about that pass, the better. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He gets big! Baresi gets rid without sophistication. And it's Beckham. Danny Olmo has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just...
Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Goulet. Danny Olmo. Beckham. Moves beyond the defence. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Laid out to the left flank, and it's pulled back. And smartly reclaimed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball.
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And Beckham! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Beckham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Belletti. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now the delivery. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Khan punts it upfield. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Beckham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played into space out wide. Cannavaro. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. Belletti. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's James. Benfica look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Aubameyang. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Batistuta. Front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Aubameyang. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Aubameyang crosses. Corner number 2 then. Beckham goes short. Beckham. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Ricky Puig. Belletti.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely spread. Played in deep. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. And it's Aubameyang. Balde. De Jong. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Throw in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Driving forward. Now it's Aubameyang. Balde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tigres have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Thinks one through. And that was nowhere near his best. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Tigres are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Here we go again then.
Tigres definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
De Jong. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Belletti. Played into space. No, again there's no way through. Balde. Balde. And it's Rice. Wilshere looking to get on the end of this. Balde. Ricky Puig. Now, can they get him away? Aubameyang receives it in a wide position. Aubameyang is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Ricky Puig is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Can he get onto this? Barella gets into a good position.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is Stuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
This is De Jong. Tigres leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Now it's Aubameyang. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Balde gets good distance on it. Beckham is fouled.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 3.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 25. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Cannavaro. And it's Wilshere. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Nistelrooy. Yamal shoots!
Tigres have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Hangs in across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Barella. I think we're just about done here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Baresi. Yamal. Now James. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rafinha looking to run onto it. That's tidy. Drives it in. Cannavaro is there, and he can get that. Oh, he's been caught. Chance! And time is up. Tigres have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.